Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Star Talk on RDTV Juba with your number one boy, Prince Jokey, behind the mic. I'm so privileged to introduce to you one of the outstanding stars who is right here with me in the studio. And shortly, I'm going to be introducing who he is. He's just right here with me. And if you're already viewing, you might know this is Stars who is right here with me. This has been one of a legend in the making in the music industry of South Sudan, who has been giving back-to-back hits. Up to now, he's still outstanding in the music industry, and that is none other than AKJ Music Africa. Welcome, bro.
Thank you so much.
How you doing? We're hosting you for the first time here on RD Studio.
I'm feeling very happy because the atmosphere is very friendly.
I understand. Yeah. Great. We're just here to talk more about music. How's the music treating you, bro?
As you can see, I think you can compare to my looks.
Yeah, tell us more.
Yeah, music, of course, it's a therapy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some of us are not getting old, because we feel like whenever we sing, it helps remove stress.
Mm-hmm.
And at times, I feel like I've gone to the gym or sauna and get it. So music is just like my daily bread.
Yes. I know you've been doing a lot of music, and your songs have always been unique when it comes to, love. Your music has been more into, lessons and the storytelling of which people learn out of it. Tell us how you've described yourself to be unique from the rest. How do you do your music, or how do you come up with your songs?
First of all, by definition, they said music is an organized sound. So I'm called an artist or musician. So the word art, it means being artistic, like you have to be a creator. So one thing about me is that I create very unique content that is different from the rest of the people. Yes. When we talk about music genre, I do Afrobeat, and I fuse it an African way, and it's a fusion. So I don't do specific kind of music. I always go by the trend. But I don't do songs because that genre is trending. No. I want to do something that has a unique taste, and someone can easily tell that this is AKJ Music Africa. So that's how I'm able to identify myself as a different artist, given the different kind of music genre that people are doing these days in the country. People are going for piano, but I go my own way. Traditional. When they go to traditional, I go to modern. And it's just being flexible and make sure that you sell your brand. So you can identify me also through some instruments, which one of them is, of course, kalimba or marimba. Personally, I like playing it so much. And this local harp called dungu is one of my favorite instruments I use for composition of music. And if you listen to my music, either of the two, at least you can be able to guess something and say, this is a different touch. And at times people ask me, where did you produce your songs from? I produce my songs within Juba, South Sudan, and a few maybe in Uganda. Yeah, but the songs that I produce, normally I put my hands into it, playing those few instruments that I've just mentioned, to make sure that they're a bit different from the rest that people are doing. And that's how I identify my music different in the eyes of course, the public or the people who consume music in South Sudan. Yes.
Quoting exactly what you said in the past, like you do your music not exactly to the current trends and so on. And many people or music lovers or promoters have always been saying, have been, mentoring, advising these young upcoming artists that if you want to shoot the sword, you make sure you know what is trending in the music industry. If people are sweeping, like Amapiano has been one of the recent, beats that has been, identified, and most people have been doing it. And why do you choose to go to the other way around, that following what people are heading to?
Prince Jokey, yes. I might disapprove this statement right in RDTV. Amapiano is a music genre that sprung from South Africa, if I may be brief.
Yes.
And of course, South Sudanese were not known of Amapiano. I just wanted you to mention for me 3 or 4 artists who are guest artists who organize concerts and they have a hit song that is an Amapiano within South Sudan. Tell me one. Most of them are categorized, to be sincere and honest. I'm not being stubborn or trying to degrade someone who's trying to do amapiano. But what am I trying to say here? Let's try to be unique. Make yourself artistic. Be a creator. We cannot copy somebody that has already done like enough. You see? Like, let's talk about few remixes that some few artists have been struggling to make. You download a beat that has been used broadly in South Africa and it trended all over. Yet you wanted to fuse into your music. Do you think that you do more original or better than the original version of that beat? It cannot. So what I'm trying to advise is not that they should not do amapiano, but let's try to identify our own music genre. South Sudan currently, if we are to be asked like which style, what is the name of that style of music that we are doing, some of us will fail to produce a name. I'm so proud of the likes of the other legends like WJ, who tried practicing something called Yuku music. And of course, we have Dynamic also, who's trying to discover other few things. Emmanuel Kembe, the likes of Sijoman, and of course, to mention but a few, Isaka number one is one of them. We're struggling to find a music type that at least can define South Sudanese. Now, you can see what the Pujulu community has tried putting across. The recent festival that happened, it went viral. Some people were watching even in Al Jazeera and other powerful media houses. So that is what we wanted, like something that can raise this flag positively and people can point that this is a product from South Sudan. I cannot sing on an amapiano beat that I cannot fuse with my favorite instruments because tomorrow I'll be counted for South Africa. Yes. So we don't want to take patterns that cannot represent the country positively. So that's what I'm up to.
Yes.
I sang my first song, DJ Perisake. It's in my local tongue, but the song went viral and it was the first song that
and in which year was that?
That was 2007.
Oh, bro, you look young. What's up? I don't want to go there. Anyway, let's go.
So when I made that song in 2007, I released that song in one of our Salia Musala district, powerful municipal. I'm talking about Koboko. The song was everywhere. Now when it came back to my hometown, that is Yei.
Yeah, I witnessed it.
Of course. Now the song got blessings on ground and it became something else. And when we came to those of Taya Taya, it's a modern beat but sung in a local language. You see, that art of creativity is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's all about the masterpiece. How do you bring it as a unique content? So it doesn't matter which kind of style you sing, but what I wanted is like we should put efforts in making art. Let's be content creators in our music. That's when we shall realize an element of growth or uniqueness.
Tell me one or two songs out of your songs that you really love and it has been one of the favorite tune to your fans, and it will be a pleasure to hear you giving the short capella so that I can also vote myself here on the studio. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's know.
Anarudu when you say body taya taya oh taya taya. Anarudu when you say body taya taya oh Anarudu
Taya taya
oh Anarudu
taya taya.
That girl is mine oh yeah, she's mine.
Let's go.
She go set my heart on yori.
Oh my God.
She's my personal person. My personally. She's my personal person. Yeah. Show me the way to love you for the lovers. Show me the way to touch you. I'm falling in love. Ululu, now be at the casino. Hey, yo.
Amazing. It's somebody
so
part of it. Really so amazing. So amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're still thinking this is the Star Talk on RDTV. My name is Prince Jokey and my guest with me here is none other than AKJ Music Africa, who is with me. He has told us more about himself, about his music and his move. We are yet to continue with this lovely program. Let's break for a while. We'll be back shortly. We'll be back. That's AKJ Music Africa. You did earlier on mention something about sport and so on. It was the next question I was going to ask. Are you a sport fan? I can see you put on just say. Tell us, do you support, football? Because I know some of the artists did. You ask them about Aquara Gena Labatan, so they say, leave me aside. Me, I don't know about football. But you here, you
I'm
also
not the
like, you
kind,
look like.
because one thing that kept me young and of course moving up to today is sports. I used to play
You want to tell me you two do participate?
Yes, by then I was one of the biggest player in Dream FC in EA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and of recent my team also won during the EA Joint Star Gala at Bullock. That is EA Legends. That is my team. I also play for them. So I've been very actively involved in football playing.
Are you on form right? Are you on form or we're off form? Let's know that for now. You say by that.
Okay, it depends. Yeah, form is all about being consistent.
Yeah, sure.
So I've taken time without actively being involved, like for a number of 3 months now. So maybe I can say I'm off form.
Off form. Yes, you do support, football. And let's try to look at some people, also some artists, they do, you could be like having a team, but you should be on one end to the other, or you do support like the football clubs, be it national or international. Now, let's talk about the national in the country.
Premier League, let me start from the international. Yes. Of course, I look like an Arsenal fan.
That's clear. They say they're always talkative.
I'm an Arsenal fan. And of course, when coming to the local leagues, the recent concluded one, I'm a fan of EA Joint Stars. Even though they're women, but one man as a win circuit. You can testify by how they brought all the 65 tribes in that big stadium, and everything was ablaze. So I'm a fan of EA Joint Stars locally.
Amazing. Yes, before maybe we go to conclude shortly or later, looking at your current, music that you do, you have been giving back-to-back hits. Taking a look alone, let me leave alone the previous, like Anna Wedi, those were the hits those years. But the recent 2 hits that the fans have been following, even I myself have been following, from Personal Passion. That song was a hit, and you didn't release it long time ago. It was just recently. And again, you have already blessed the fans with a new hit that is Cassino. And looking at Personal Passion, you're trying to, bridge that gap, like between you're trying to bring that person closer. And then coming to Cassino, if I try to analyze that song, it's like something might have gone wrong somewhere. Tell us, are you trying to sing your own personal stories, or you're trying to relate stories that happen to people? Okay,
I think for me, my music, I do it like a movie, like series, like you should not get tired of following it. Like the last episode you'll watch, you'll feel like you needed an addition. That's how I do my music. So when I sang about Personal Passion, of course, I always emphasize in media houses, we move hand in hand with the journalist. We normally collect data around the common happenings.
Yes.
Then you sit down.
You document.
Exactly. So after documenting it, you pick the story that has the highest number of headlines. Of course. So the story of Personal Passion it was just like trying to give also back to the women, like a man should be proud to have that person that he really trusts, to know everything that he does. I can testify in the studio, me and you, Prince, that not all your secrets your woman knows, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you really love your
woman,
my
finances, I don't want my woman to know.
If you really love your woman and you have that level of trust that you people are already one body, you deserve to trust that person to the extent of availing everything. Because we don't
include your monthly salary.
Why not? Unlike if she's standing to make Cassino.
Why not? You'll be managing your finances.
So that's all about Personal Passion. Now when we talk about Cassino, you can see how I bring it. It's just like a series, as I said.
Yeah.
So this is the other episode of the series that I was talking about. You having that woman who is not there for the subject of marriage or to stay with you for eternity. She's just there like to know about your resources, and is even looking like as if she has other ways. The other leg is outside the fence.
The other is,
You get it?
right.
So all that she wanted is to have that expensive life and mess up some of your resources and your plans. A woman who competes with you in terms of growth, instead of even clapping for you that, hey, my guy is doing
He's
good.
doing great, yeah.
You see, maybe you buy a car, that woman even complains. Why should you buy this expensive car for yourself than buying it for me? You get it? When she sees money with you, she wanted to control the money, not even in a good way, but just for her own luxury. So that one, she becomes a casino. You know, casino, what it means?
Casino, yeah, you know.
Yes, it's a game that consumes. Sometimes
it's more than football betting.
You'll end up even betting with your woman. So let's be very careful about that. And that's how I came up with the casino, because I've been seeing it as a common phenomenon, things that have been happening. So that's all about those two songs in brief.
It's really a pleasure to have you, and it's really so massive. I just like, before we conclude, I just want you to give, you know, like a message to your fans, like a message to your fans. I know they're following you, and they're expecting. I know Cassino is right now trending all over the street, if I'm not mistaken, across all the states in the country. Maybe after Cassino, your fans might be an exception of new hit. What's up? What are you planning for them before we conclude? We are concluding, and your final message to them.
Okay, my final message is just brief. We know that we're not at a good stake right now in terms of the economy is not doing good. But I just wanted to give us courage that we need to work so much harder in order to see that things change within the shortest period of time. Mata Seregu, you work hard, work for it. I believe in your strength. You can make it. And to my colleagues who are doing music, of course, keep on doing good music. Try being innovative. I believe so strongly your time will come. When you do good things, the good time will always locate you, and that time will come so soon. And of course, to my followers, keep on believing in my art. AKJ Music Africa is not sleeping. As I talk already, the store is full. After Cassino, I think we have something good that I will be giving out on my media platforms, the social media platforms, more especially if you follow me on YouTube, AKJ Music Africa Official. Of course, you'll get updated. And of course, RD TV is here also to give you more updates about the goodies that are to come from my palace. So otherwise, I'm cooking a lot, and I'm working extremely hard to see that we improve the sound within South Sudan. Yeah, that's my message to my fans.
Thank you so much, my guy, for hosting you. Inshallah, to have you some other time. To our viewers, just want to say stay tuned. This is your #1 Star Talk program here on RDTV. And my name is Prince Jokey. What you need to do right now is just go down to the comment section, or you can just put any comment that you love. And don't forget to follow, share our page, RDTV. Share with your friends and get a live casting of this program every Sundays, 9 a.m. Bye-bye. Welcome to RD Studio, where passion meets the lens. Every shot starts with a vision, every frame captures a feeling. Today, we are diving deep into emotion, expression, confidence. This is more than a suit, it's a story in motion. At RD Studio, it's not just about the final image, it's about the energy in the room, the connection, the raw moments in between. This is what passion looks like when you frame it just right. RD Studio captures the moment, creates the magic.